of your life. I've been fighting all day. I've been fighting all day with myself, of course, because the Lord is getting me right. Now, look, what have I been fighting for? I've been fighting with me because of me second guessing myself. And that's only the devil. That's only the devil. When you know what you've been praying for, do you know what you've been praying for? Do you know it in depth on what you've been praying for? Because I've been shouting out 24/7 all over my YouTube channel and throughout the past, just in life and conversations with people. Oh, when I was depressed, I prayed for death for a long time. Da 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 da. Okay, yeah, I did. I prayed for death for a long time. Why was I praying for death? Now, my actual prayer was not that I wanted to die. It was that I don't want to be in this world no more. I don't like it. I don't see no point in what I'm seeing and what I'm involved in and what I'm around and all of that. So that's my prayer. I don't have no other prayer other than I just really, this world that we living in is just, I feel like it just need to go in the trash. And that's what I talk to the Lord about all the time. And I've been talking to the Lord about that for years. For years I have. And the tests and different things that I have been going through, even when I was lifted up out of depression. When I was lifted up out of depression, I knew I was out of depression. No therapy, no counseling. Well, I utilized others in my environment for counseling, even though they was not certified or qualified or however, because the Lord can use anybody and anything. The Lord can work through anybody and anything. And I for one, I truly believe that. So a lot of ways that the Lord can talk to you and come to you, everybody's not going to understand that. And I realize that because the more I keep expressing things to people, the more I keep expressing, my conversations with the Lord with other people, I'm getting bad reactions, like as if, I'm not worthy of talking about the Lord. That's not cool, to make somebody feel like they not good enough to talk about the Most High God, the Lord, creator of all. Because the Most High belongs to all of us. And you should never let nobody make you feel like you can't talk about God. It'd be people that look at you 24/7 like, what is, I know that person ain't talking about God. That person can't be talking about God. This person does this, or I done seen that person. How you doing, Candace Brown? What's up? Thank you. It's very true. You can't let people get you off your track, because that's where I'm like contemplating in my head all day. I got a text message at 11 o'clock last night, and I had went to bed at 7. I went to bed at 7. I got a text message that took my emotions all out of whack. And the devil was able to play on every single last one of my emotions. It was taking me all the way left. I had to fall to my knees and call out Jesus' name and start crying, because I'm wondering, like, how is this like consuming me like this? It was because of that one text message. And I blocked that number because that was unexpected and it was solicited into my emotions, into my mind, into my life. And I didn't want that. So I blocked it. And whether or not if it was right to block the person or not, I don't think that most people intend on allowing the devil to use them. But the devil use everybody just like the Lord does. And if you don't have the discernment, then you won't be able to cut nobody off. I love everybody that I became in contact with and gotten to know, but sometimes your journey is yours and you got to go on into how you got to be on it. You can't be on it contemplating and thinking that you can take everybody with you and that everybody gonna be for you, because you could tell somebody how you feel about God and they get so mad and so jealous. Oh, she ain't got no relationship with God. How could she say she got a relationship with God? I get offended when people try to make me feel like I ain't got a relationship with God, because I feel like my whole life is a testimony to prove to somebody that God is real. It's just the point of you telling somebody what about your life, what parts of your life. Tell me the story. Oh, how can you tell me that God is real? Well, it's your life. The details to how God is proving to you that God is real. And do it so much and so often and so often, it gets to the point that why won't you talk about it? Why won't you tell people and share it with the next person and let them know this is what happened to me, and I was blessed and I continue to get blessed, and it may not look like it may not seem like it, but I'm very blessed, and I love the Lord because I'm blessed through the Lord, everything that's going on. And it may not seem like it, but I'm thankful for everything that I have right now. And the people on YouTube leave comments on my different channels saying things like, oh, your house is nasty, or clean up this or clean up that. I mean, why would I worry about all of that? I'm blessed. It's people. When I had my car, I would roll past so many people living under bridges right here, right up the street from me. Or a homeless person just crashed out on the corner because you just exhausted, tired of walking, whatever, and just laid down and went to sleep. Not drunk or on drugs, just tired. But they ain't got nowhere to go but the sidewalk. And I'm being called crazy because I went to go put a cover or a sheet or a comforter on them. You really need to learn how to have discernment for the things that's going on around you. You can't accept everything. Friendships, phone calls. One phone call can come through and destroy your whole day. Just the information that came on the line. Cut it off. Block the number. Don't answer it no more. Because some people send you text messages and make phone calls to you, and they ain't got no good intentions. They probably just want to dump off on you and different things like that. Don't let them do that. Don't let them do that when you still refilling yourself. You still filling yourself up so that you can have your cup overflowing. So when you go back out into the world, you can freely give positivity, niceness, a real smile, not forcing yourself to smile. God is real. And telling people that sometimes it ain't gonna that ain't gonna shake them. And then telling them the details to your story sometimes can just bring jealousy, because they may compare their situations with yours and may not feel like yours is that deep. So why you feel like you called to talk about the Lord? Because I'm blessed and the Lord has blessed me. That's why. There shouldn't be no jealousy in that. We should be able to share our stories with each other and enjoy the enlightenment of two different stories of journeys that the Lord has blessed both of us. What's wrong with that? I have never had a spirit of competition. I don't know how. I don't see myself being in competition with nobody. I don't feel like I'm better than them, but I also don't feel like I'm less. I think it's very possible to feel both. To not feel like you're better than somebody, but also in the same sense not feel like you're less. Feeling equal, you don't even have to feel equal. Just be you and let that person be them. Comparison is the thief of all joy. Lisa Nichols said that. And I've been on her for years. I love that phrase. Comparing your life to somebody else's don't do that. It takes away value. And it can hurt somebody else's feelings, and it can also hurt your feelings if they was to do that in return to you. Don't hold back when you were being called to talk about your blessings to everybody. Don't hold back. However you can talk about the Lord and talk about how the Lord done blessed you, talk about it. Don't let nobody make you feel like you ain't good enough, or you ain't been through enough, or your life is not that deep to where you can talk about God. Don't never let nobody make you feel that way. Because if they even putting off that energy on you, then you should already know they letting the devil work on them. It don't matter where they coming from, the church, parent, aunt, a uncle, a big cousin. Don't never let nobody tell you that you not good enough to talk about the Lord. Do something else. No, no. I'ma do this. I'ma do this. And you gotta bless your house so that you won't be having night terrors and different things like that going on. Because how you leave people feeling about you, and sometimes you can be real nice to people and they'll still feel horrible, like they'll still be having bad thoughts and speaking bad on your name and all that stuff. You really can't control that. The only way you can take care of yourself is staying within prayer and knowing that, making sure you evaluate yourself to make sure you did give off positivity onto others when you was communicating with them, and trying to be in someone else's frequency. So I'm about to go to bed, but every morning I wake up, and every night before I go to bed, I try to say this prayer, so that I can clear my house of any negative energies or anything that's been sent my way that I don't want here. Um, I wrote it down. Let me see. I don't know about heart. In the name of Jesus Christ, I break every curse of lack, poverty, and failure in my life. I rebuke every demon, every demonic spirit assigned to my finances, Lord, my health and destiny. I claim the promise of God, for it is written, the Lord will make you the head and not the tail.